Today on the Segway, we talk about things that irritate us and piss us off.
We humble ourselves and fact-check our previous episodes.
Tyler quizzes me on whether Greg Allen was a real person or not.
And Charlie enlightens us all on a local legend, the Witch's Ball. All coming up on the Seg-Way Podcast. Hey, welcome to the Segway.
The best thing that happened to you on a Thursday.
That is right. It is end of the month. That was a long, long July. Wasn't it?
It was our first July.
It was our first July.
It's like an anniversary.
It is. It's I'm 1 year old. 1 year old. Yeah, I can't. It actually, it did kind of fly by.
It was fast. Like,
right?
I thought we were gonna do like the food one this week.
Nope.
And I realized we still have to do
the paraformal.
Are
you wearing your tie?
I'm not wearing a tie. You're actually dressed up more than I am.
I got a collar. If
Yeah.
you got a collar, it's a good day. So, we got paraformal coming up today. Charlie's going to dive into that, but we got some segments for you. Is there anything you want to talk about with your week first, or you just want to dive right in?
I went to the Indians game today.
Oh, yes. We will be discussing that later.
We took our, my future mother-in-law for her birthday. So my father-in-law, I guess he always carries a knife.
Even to Indian Stadium?
He didn't realize he wasn't supposed to. Yeah, so we're going through security.
He's like, "But what if somebody tries to fight me? What am I supposed to do?"
He put his knife on the checkout line.
No.
Yeah, he's like, "There you go." And they're like, "Sir, is this a knife?" And he's like, "Yeah, it's a knife.
My wallet, my phone, and my switchblade."
Yeah, he's like, "It's real sharp. You want to see?"
Yeah.
So we had to walk the knife all the way back to the car.
Yeah, dude, this is like the purse fiasco times 2.
Yeah, we were actually really close.
Okay.
So we were like 5 minutes away. So we walked back to the car. By the time we got back, it was like third inning.
Okay. The Indians won that game.
Yeah, it was close. It was fun.
So yeah, let's get into the first segment. So this segment is called "Had It Up to Here." It's when you get pissed off and you just want to.
What's a
rant.
figurative? Up to here.
Yeah, up to here. For us, it's not that high. For some people, it might be a little bit higher, but for us, it's just a minor annoyance. Would you like to?
Yeah, I'll start.
I want to hear it.
I've been texting people this. Like I texted you this. I texted Matt this.
Wait, should we give Matt a shout out?
For what?
The pack scale.
Oh.
When you're listening to our first 2 episodes, so 50% of our episodes currently has this in it where you hear cost or portion size.
I like how he says cost. It's really dramatic.
I know.
Cost.
That's Matt. So just quick shout out for the listeners. But sorry, continue.
He's a big movie buff. So I texted them the same time I texted you, which was the trailer for the Cats movie.
Yes.
And that's what I am just livid about. Okay.
Really?
Yeah. You're like, why would you be livid about that?
Why would you be livid about that?
It looks disgusting, right? Like I want to throw up every time I see it. And like they give the cats like an inkling of boobies on the girls. And that's what freaks me out more. Like BuzzFeed, I guess, wrote an article about it, and they're like, somehow they made them look more naked than they would be. And it's, oh my God, it's fucking me up. The faces on, it's like I thought it was going to be bad. Like I thought it was going to be the cat from Dark Shadows.
I don't know what that is.
The cat from What We Do in the Shadows.
Oh, yes.
Dude,
I didn't know you saw What We Do in the Shadows.
I saw it in theaters.
Was that even in theaters? It doesn't seem like a movie that would be in theaters.
It was at my previous employers.
Oh, okay.
So you know how he has the face on the cat because he can't fully transform?
Correct.
I was kind of expecting something like that.
Yeah.
But it seemed worse than that.
Okay.
It's terrifying.
Dude, we should jump on this. Let's think of something that doesn't need to be redone, and let's redo it.
Yeah, sure. Shrek.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's time. we have at least 8 sequels to go with.
Yeah, with a sad cover of Hey Now, You're a Rock Star.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I'm a believer. Yeah, and we'll live action it.
Yeah, duh.
Perfect.
Have to.
So actually, you know what somebody did, which I thought was funny? Us, Jordan Peele's.
Oh yeah.
Somebody
I thought you were saying you just knowing me and you.
Yeah, just us. We're not even recording. Somebody put the Cats trailer to the Us theme song.
Oh, right.
Like that creepy, I got 5 on it. Like they put it to that song, and it actually worked really well.
Yeah.
Are we just going to sing this entire episode?
That song's a banger, though.
No, it is. I
Yeah.
like that. I like the original song. It makes
Yes.
me what does it make me think of? Maybe Grand Theft Auto? I really don't know.
I don't know. I didn't play Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, anyway, so do you know I didn't know this until the trailer of Cats, but Miranda, what's her name?
Who?
Miranda
Cosgrove? Yeah, from Drake and Josh. And
yeah,
School
but
Rock.
also from School of Rock. So
Yeah.
she sings that song,
What song?
the Cats song,
Oh, I'm not actually familiar.
Where
As
he's-
much as I love Cats.
where he's like, sing a song. She's like, I can sing, and she cannot sing.
Yes, Summer.
She sings that song
Really?
from Cats from the trailer.
Oh, and she's in it now.
Is she in it?
I'm asking you why you're telling me
she's
this.
not in it. No, it's just that I didn't put that song to an actual thing. I just thought she came up with something.
Oh, okay.
no, it's
I
from
thought you were
Cats.
saying now she's in it, and that
Which
you were drawing
also-
lines.
It also leads to her privilege because she's a very wealthy girl in that movie.
Okay, I don't know anybody. Like they're like when they were going through the cast of that movie.
So it's Tay. It's also the Australian girl from Pitch Perfect.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know her name. Steph does.
Yeah, I actually like her in Pitch Perfect, the first one.
I've never seen Pitch Perfect.
You've never seen Pitch Perfect?
No, man.
I don't have a rebuttal.
All right. So that's what's got me up to my 5'7".
Perfect. No, you got to be 5'8" because I'm 5'7" and I'm just a little bit shorter.
I'm barely taller than you.
I know,
like
yeah, an
5'7"
inch barely taller
It's
than
like
me.
5'6". It's like 7.5.
Ah.
All right. Your turn.
So Charlie, do you want to know what I've had it up to here with?
Yes, please.
Small talk. I hate small talk. And all of this has come to a head probably when I was doing, I almost said an internship, and that's not true. I was down in downtown Cleveland working at a business temporarily to learn about how they function for my job. And it was the most, how you doing today, Jerry? It's a Monday.
They call you Jerry?
No, this is me listening.
Oh.
I'm typing, and I got people just being like, if only it was Friday. Oh, I hear that. Or, how you doing today? Oh, well, another day. God,
You
dude,
wanna blow
is
your
there
head off.
anything less genuine than that?
No.
Like, do people just stay up at night, look in the mirror, and practice these phrases?
No.
Or is it the most polite way to say, I don't give a fuck what you're saying?
I think
Like-
that's what it is. Yeah.
Okay. So and let me flip it here. Because I hate those responses. Like, those responses are bullshit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, they probably know that the people asking them how they're doing, they don't really care. You know what I mean? Like who do you judge in this scenario? If somebody says, "Oh, how was your weekend?" It was fine. The person might have wanted to say more than it was fine, but they probably just assumed that the person asking them about their weekend didn't actually care. So those people too, like if you're going to ask somebody, "How was your weekend? How was your day?" Be prepared for a real answer. Maybe that's the problem.
I think there's what you're saying is genuine, but I think if you're going to ask someone about their weekend, if you don't care, you're going to take that answer. But if you care, you're going to dig a little deeper. Like, how's your weekend?
It was fine.
Oh, yeah. So what did you do? Did you guys go anywhere? Or?
Nothing.
So you're shutting me out. So.
I am. So I'm playing the person that doesn't actually want to talk to you.
Yeah, so and then after the couple questions, you get the hint.
So then now you become a cold, calloused-hearted person who just starts being like, "Oh, how was your weekend?" When you don't really care.
Yeah, exactly.
So really, we're all just screwing each other over.
Yeah, we all suck.
Yeah.
That's nihilistic.
Why can't you just do what I do and like Facebook creep and be like, "Hey, I saw you went to a winery on Saturday night. How was it?" Because the more details, the better, right?
No.
No?
I don't think so.
All right.
I tried that on a couple girls.
How did that work out?
Didn't go well.
No?
Anyway.
All right. But yeah, it mostly was during that time because I was like trying to focus on my work.
Mm-hmm.
But just hearing these, like you've heard them a million times. It's like
Mhm.
Office Space and The Office times 10. Just,
And you're just like, clack, 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 clack. Blah, blah,
another
blah.
day, another dollar. So that is what I've had it up to here with. Well, for you, if you're buying a new note-taking equipment, you're going to have to buy a new phone. It's a little bit expensive. I'm just going to buy a 99-cent
For
notebook.
class.
Oh, okay. So we're humble, right? Like, we got to keep it real.
Fairly?
Fairly humble.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is that we don't just come out here and blabber for 45 minutes to an hour and then, drop falsities and expect you guys just to be okay with it. We have to humble ourselves. So with great power
comes great responsibility.
Therefore, this segment is called Fact Check. So
I was like, what are you doing with that lead up?
Yep. So I got 10 of them. Are you just gonna react to what I say
I guess
and
so,
be
'cause
like, what were we thinking?
I mean, yeah, that's all I got.
All right. We're gonna go walk down memory lane here.
Yeah, 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago. Actually, this one is from 3 weeks ago. An old chap, a young, brilliant mind, who was speaking a little bit faster than he was thinking, said that the SMART scale is specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and gosh darn it, he just did not know what that T was. Well, turns out R is not realistic.
Oh, no, what is it?
No, so the real, like, if you want to have a good goal,
Yeah,
a SMART goal, you want to be specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and timely.
Relevant and
timely makes sense. Relevant is kind of...
I mean, relevant, it's like the news.
Yeah.
You don't want to be relevant.
You gotta have a goal like the news, so you just lie. All right, I'm gonna own this one. I'm gonna own this one. I was making fun of Charlie about Idaho. Apparently, somehow, since I had geography last, Idaho stood up, grabbed their potatoes, and they walked to the Pacific Northwest general region
area.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's close.
Apparently, it's not Midwestern.
It's like Ohio is Midwest.
What?
Ohio's Midwest.
No. You know what? I'm not arguing with you. If you say it's Midwest,
Ohio's the Midwest.
I officially will say that as of today, Ohio is Midwest.
Ohio's the Midwest.
It feels Eastern to me.
It's barely on the cusp, but it's the Midwest.
Okay, it feels Eastern.
Oh,
anyways, this isn't a fact check. This is more of a fact update. So our last podcast that dropped with Mo Turk, which he's on here too. But we're not wrong. This is an update. Do you remember that Area 51 raid?
Yeah.
It was at 1.7 million.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Do you have a guess?
I know it's almost at 3. Last time I saw. How is it?
It is at 3.3 million.
Oh my god.
So
that's like 2 days ago.
Not a fact check, a fact update.
Oh my god.
Moving on. We got so eventually we got Christian and Danny. You remember from Midsummer? Christian and Danny.
Yeah.
What we didn't ever get was Fez's real name.
Oh, what's his name?
It is Pell.
Pell?
P-E-L-L-E.
I thought it was a Bill.
Well, you know what? And I thought that was really fucking stupid when you said that. But now that, Pell and Bill, I can see it, dude.
I thought you're really stupid.
I need to start trusting you more. This is a good trust exercise. All right. But now, I've sucked enough eggs now. I'm getting a win here.
Okay.
Charlie, play that clip. Well, they didn't. Kawhi Leonard did, but we won't get it. We won't get it.
I love his name.
Kawhi Leonard.
I told you before.
Did you?
Yeah, because it sounds like Kawhi.
Oh, Kawhi. Okay. You'll have to let him know. You have to let him know now before he goes to the Clippers. Did you hear that? That was me calling Kawhi going to the Clippers 2 days before it happened. And you know what? I'm even being more humble and better than I should be because we recorded it way before July 4th. Yeah, but y'all don't know. It was the 25th. You don't know. Well, now you know. You have no proof when we recorded it. But you all know. All like 29 of you know that we uploaded that podcast July 4th. And it was July 6th that he chose the Clippers.
It was like, a week before?
Technically, yes. But we dropped it 2 days before.
Yeah, but we...
Regardless.
Okay, I got you.
So... own that. We said follow Turk at Mo Turk. It is not at Mo Turk.
Yeah, I learned that.
It is at Turkalicious. He also has he has an at crew. Yeah, you know what? I'm not plugging 3.
Gold chain?
I know one's crew. You know what? He's at Turkalicious.
Okay.
You can find his other ones at Turkalicious, and it is spelled just how you'd probably imagine it being. Next, Charlie, I'll let you give an update on this. Your goal, which isn't over. It's not over.
No,
You know what? I'm going to give you the floor. Give your plea to the people. We have 9 subscribers. We're only short 91. So
on iTunes, we have 9?
Dude, I don't know. I have no idea.
On SoundCloud, we have 9.
The only thing I can track, we have 9. And
right.
You know what? Maybe I'll be a kind-hearted soul, and I'll subtract like the 18 we have on Facebook from your goal to make it easier. So let's just make it a cool 80. We need about 80 more subscribers.
So my goal was to get to 100 subscribers. So if we take out the 30 or 20.
It would be 18 on Facebook and 9. So let's just call it 30.
Okay, so it's like, what, 70 left?
Yeah. Sure.
So we can get at least 70 likes on Facebook. That'd be great. And then listens on SoundCloud.
If you guys share it with your friends, or if you tell a friend in the area, hey, at least check this podcast out. You don't have to listen. Just subscribe. They're terrible.
Just do it for me.
Do it for Charlie, because we don't want to start off with a negative
I gotta
goal.
eat egg and...
Yeah, it'd be gross. So you call this is getting nitpicky here. You called you called your entree the lemon infused linguine with oil sauce.
Oh yeah, what's it really
it's
called?
lemon linguine agli olio.
Yeah, I thought of it after we left.
I think I butchered that, but that's close. If you imagine how Turkalicious sounds versus how it's spelled, I just said his entree. How I imagine it being based on how it's spelled.
No one cares about my entree from Weezy, except for like the Main Street Girl.
Yeah, they were fantastic.
Yeah.
They were caviar and dry wine. We said we'll probably have a Facebook out when this comes out. Here's a shameless plug. We do have a Facebook. It's at Seg-Way Podcast. Please tell 70 of your friends to stop on by.
For me.
And last but certainly not least, Zathura is rated PG.
Is it?
It is.
Really?
So you were doing your duties.
Seems like it shouldn't be.
Yeah, you should write them a letter. That is fact check. So Charlie.
Yeah.
So you were saying you went to the Indians game.
Yes, I did.
And they won.
Yeah, it was fun.
They had like a 6-game winning streak, then they lost, and then you started a new winning streak.
I got drunk a little bit.
Did you?
Just a little.
How much did that cost to get drunk?
A lot of money.
Yep.
It was like I got 2 beers, one for me and one for my father-in-law, and it was like $30.
Yeah, that makes sense.
A large pop was $8.
But the tickets probably weren't too bad, right?
I don't know. I didn't buy them.
Yeah, okay. At the end of every month, what we're going to do is a quiz. We'll rotate. Sometimes Charlie will ask me. Sometimes I will ask Charlie. And we have stakes in this quiz. So we will each ask each other, depending on the week, 5 questions, multiple choice. I'll use today as an example. If Charlie gets 3 out of 5 correct, I have to buy an appetizer next week at First Week Food. If Charlie only gets 2 out of 5 or less correct, he has to buy an appetizer next week at First Week Food.
Is your appetizer going to be like a lobster?
Can my appetizer be one of everything, please? Sauteed. So are you ready?
Can I know the topic before?
You may know the topic before.
What is it?
I hope you were paying attention at the Indians game. This quiz will be, is this player a Cleveland Indian or a Cleveland Cavalier?
Oh no. Oh god. Okay, I thought you were going to say an Indian or a Kansas City player.
A Royal?
Yeah.
Dude.
Because we played him.
I don't know anybody on the Royals.
I do now.
Do you?
Dudda.
Duda? Is he good?
Is that?
Yeah. They're not. Our division's not good, though, so they're not good. All right, I'll start you off with an easy one.
Okay.
Number 1, Corey Kluber.
Kluber, I know him. He's a baseball player.
What team?
The Indians.
All right.
Not the Royals.
Charlie 1, Tyler 0.
It's looking bad for you.
Number 2, Greg Allen.
Oh my god. That's such a generic name.
Gregory Allen.
Oh man. I was going to say I don't get multiple choice, but it's...
Well, it is multiple. You have a 50-50 chance no matter what. There's no sneaky questions here.
Can you say the name one more time? Greg Allen?
Greg Allen.
Cavs.
That is incorrect.
Yeah.
So Tyler 1, Charlie 1.
That was a hard one.
Dylan Windler.
It sounds like a baseball name, but I'm going to go with Cavs.
That is correct. He's a rookie. We just got him this year. It is now Charlie 2 and Tyler 1. Danny Salazar.
Baseball.
Good job, Charlie.
Woo!
I'm proud of you.
I knew Salazar.
Do you want to go for the last one just for fun?
Yeah. Well, can I tell you why I know Salazar real quick?
Is it because he pitched for us in 2013, our first time in the playoffs for a long time, and he lost it even though he's a rookie, so I really have no idea why in the world he was playing?
It's absolutely not why I know him.
Okay. Go ahead.
You want to know why?
Sure.
Because his name is Salazar, like Salazar Slytherin from Harry Potter, who is the founder of Slytherin House.
So how do you know he's a baseball player?
Because I knew he was a baseball player because he had a Slytherin name.
Okay. Brandon Knight.
Knight, isn't he basketball?
Yes.
Yeah, I knew that too.
All right.
I remember
job,
I saw his name. I was like, that's a cool name.
All right, you get a lobster. How exciting! And that is quiz.
That was fun. I can't wait to do you. So we're moving on to the pillar, which is
Paraformal.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right. So Tyler.
Yes. So this one hits close to home, right?
Yeah. So this is a story.
Okay.
From the area. Actually, do you know?
So like LeBron's backyard.
A little north.
Like his front yard?
Do you know where Valley City is?
Valley City. Sounds like Valley City Furniture. Is that a thing?
I don't know.
Have I heard a commercial about that?
I think that's Value City.
Ah. I go to Ashley
so
Home Store.
Sense.
Actually, you know what? Can I pause?
Yeah.
Ooh, I've had something else up to here.
Oh no.
Ashley Home Store Furniture. Girl.
What do they do?
Ashley, let me talk to you real quick. I trusted you. I bought my couch from you. I bought what else? I bought my kitchen table from you 2 years ago. And you know what? We're in a new house now. North Canton, LeBron's backyard. I'm like, I'm going back to Ashley. My girl knows me. You know what? I've been screwed by Ashley Home Store.
What do they do?
May. We buy our furniture in May. They're like, guaranteed delivery by June 29th. I get a phone call. We're really sorry. Your stuff has been delayed. But it's guaranteed by July 12th. So July 12th comes, nothing. I have to call them, and they're like, oh, nothing's set up. We'll give you a gift card. So now it's going to be tomorrow, which it's going to be 2 days ago. For the people listening, it was 2 days ago. Retroactively, I'm pissed off still. But I have to, like, go home from work at a really awkward time to make sure I'm here.
Will you please text me and tell me if they come?
Yes.
Okay. What is it again?
Ashley Home Store Furniture.
What'd you get?
We're getting a end table, coffee table. We're getting a coffee table, an oversized chair, and a cabinet.
Okay.
And
wow.
and also, they were like, do you want a partial delivery the first time it was delayed? And I was like, yes. Send me what you have. And there was no response. And I called them back the day it was supposed to be delivered. I called them. They're like, "Oh, we weren't confirmed for a partial delivery." I was like, "Bitch,
that's insane."
So, anyway, sorry. That triggered me.
I'll tell you.
So, Cleveland.
Yeah.
Value City.
Valley City.
Value City.
So there's like 3 variations of this story.
Tell me the true one.
I think I know which one's the true one. I'll tell you. We'll get there at the end.
Okay, I'm ready.
But first I want to say Matt told me this story first. I didn't hear about this until Matt told me about it, which was probably a couple months ago.
Did he use the pack scale?
He did not.
Dang it.
There isn't a pack scale for scary stories.
There should be. What do you think? What would the first be?
Plot. There's actually a pre-story. Okay. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to tell you this one.
Spoiler?
No, it's not a spoiler. It's an end result.
Okay.
I'll tell it after.
Is it like the Luke, I'm your father? Because you could just skip that and just
I'll tell you. I don't even, what does that mean in context?
It means like if you watch the prequels beforehand, it's technically chronological, but you're giving away the spoiler.
Oh.
So instead of giving it to me chronological, I'd rather have the surprise.
See, actually, this would be more. The way I'm going to tell is chronological.
Are you ruining my surprise?
I'm not going to ruin the surprise.
Okay.
It's a pretty fucked up story. Actually.
I'm ready.
I'll tell you that one last. All right. So he told me this. It's like midnight. He told me this. So it was way creepier.
Did you have goosebumps?
Yeah, actually I did.
Okay.
On the way home,
more than my story?
No.
All right.
Nothing tops that fucking story.
Yes. Continue.
On the way home, I'm going to be thinking about this. Actually, it's going to be freaking me out. All right. So there is a spherical stone in Myrtle Hill Cemetery in Valley City said to mark the grave of a woman. I took this from the website.
Okay.
Who in life was a very tormented soul. The woman was married and had several young sons. Unfortunately for the woman, all the men in her life took great pleasure at abusing her, both physically and mentally. After years of continuous abuse, the woman had enough and plotted her revenge. She finally decided to poison the family's water supply, the well in the backyard. Alright, so...
Did she put the curse on Cleveland? Like the sports curse?
No, that was a Native American woman.
Oh,
have you not heard that?
No, that's for another day.
Yeah, it's another time. So they found out she killed her fucking family, and they put her on trial. But only after they figured it out. They're like, "Where's Greg? I haven't seen Martin for like 3 weeks.
Can I see OJ's lawyer real quick?"
So she got put to death.
Okay, by like stoning or hanging or
actually,
is that a spoiler?
It is actually.
Okay,
the first one doesn't say how she dies. The second one does.
Okay.
Upon her death, the woman's remains were relocated to Myrtle Hill Cemetery and buried beneath the round stone. It's a big stone. It's like...
Have you seen it?
Not in person. It's like 4x4.
Like 4 inches or 4
No, 4
feet?
feet by 4
Okay.
feet. It's pretty big.
Okay. Yeah, I think 4 inches is huge.
It really got me.
Continue.
All right. So she was buried beneath this round stone, and her ghost is still believed to be there. So that's one version. That's
So
version
where have
number
you
one.
seen this?
I haven't actually seen it. Well, you mean where have I seen it? On the website?
Yeah, like did you see an image of it?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a web.
Because you said it was huge. I was
Yeah.
just curious. So there's a website all about this?
Yeah,
Okay.
I can send it to you if you want me to.
Do
If
you
wanna
know
link
it? Do
it.
you have a shout out?
We
We'll put it, you know what? We will put it in the description of this episode.
Yeah, on the top of my head, I don't know it, but
we will put it in the description of this episode.
So that's version number 1.
Only if you get 70 people to like our page. Continue.
I'm gonna put it no matter what.
Okay.
Version 2 is very similar.
Okay.
The only difference is, instead of just like I'm gonna poison my family, she goes, "I'm a witchcraft lady, a witch." So I'm a I'm a witchcraft lady.
I'm a witchcraft lady human.
So she goes. So she turned to Satan.
Oh.
Apparently, she practiced the dark craft in the now cemetery and the woods around it. I think this isn't actually the Brunswick-y kind of area because that's where Matt went to school.
Okay, so is this like something he grew up with, like a story?
I think so. I'd have to ask him, but I think so. No, I know he did.
Okay.
In this version, she was discovered after she killed her family, and then she was stoned to death. No trial, just fucking rocks.
What time frame are we in?
What?
What's the time frame?
1800s, I think.
Okay.
Not like now, but after Revolution.
Like the 80s.
So she was buried in the cemetery. To keep her from rising to the grave, she was buried straight up instead of flat. And I put, why would that make it harder?
She was buried straight up. They straight up buried her.
So they put her feet down and she's like standing.
That's actually kind of creepy. Like if you imagine that.
They probably had to dig it way deep.
Well, it depends how. If she's like our height, it's not that bad.
But I don't think her head's like. I think the top of her head would still have to be 6 feet. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
So I have to like 6 feet plus 4 or 5.
Yeah.
She's short.
Yeah. 4 or 5. Does it say the third one she's a midget?
It does not say. And her ghost still apparently haunts that spot. Same as the second.
So do you believe 1 or 2, or do you believe 3?
Let me finish.
All right. No.
So I guess the ball is supposed to have absorbed that evil that she had inside of her.
Really?
Yeah. So she's like haunting around it, but also the ball is evil now too. So like,
go ahead.
So if you touch the ball in the summer, like it is now, well, it's actually not so bad right now. But like normally it's like freezing cold. But if you touch in the winter, it's very warm, and snow won't even fall around it. But that could just be good groundskeeping.
Yeah. Yeah, the groundskeeper's like, I'll tip my hat to that.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's hear version 3.
All right, so this is version 3, quote unquote, from the thing. The marker in question is a sphere sitting atop a square base simply marked Polish.
Progi.
Stoskopf.
Progi.
Steskov. I don't know. Stand in front of the stone and tell people that no one is buried here, and they will all give nervous glances about them as they wait for a ghostly witch to come barreling out of the woods at them. But the truth is no one is buried under the stone because it is not a gravestone. Okay, so if you stand there and you're like, no one's buried here, you're expecting like a witch to come out of the woods. That's like
that's on some Bloody Mary shit.
Yeah, that's like the myth. But the truth is no one's buried there because it's not an actual grave marker. It's a plot marker. So there are actually seven graves.
So they split her body up?
No, let me finish the story.
There's so many questions.
Graves. There's 7 plots that were originally purchased by the family with a name that I can't pronounce at the cemetery. Only 4 of the 7 plots are occupied. George, his wife, and their daughter Alma.
Jeez.
Okay.
All the names in the world.
All right, so the idea is that there's no one that killed their family. It's just this family that bought a big plot and they put a big marker for all of them.
Oh, so the third one's not scary.
No, that's the truth, I think.
No.
I think this is just an urban legend. I think it's just Ohio trying to make some stuff up about a weird ball that someone thought was interesting.
So, okay. So what you're saying is that the only way that we can fact check this in a month is if we go there and you are like 10 feet in front of me standing there and you say there's no one buried here.
Okay.
And I run.
The last thing I have written here is I think it's just an urban legend about this kind of bullshit, but I'm willing to go find out.
So you're willing to go there and say that?
I am willing to go there and say I don't think anyone's buried here.
So they say if you say that, then the witch comes barreling at you.
Yeah, apparently.
How long would you wait? Because she's old. So barreling for her, she's not Usain Bolting it out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a 10-year-old reference. Okay, let's...
I'd wait a half an hour.
Okay. Because for the listeners, it's not beyond Charlie and I to go ghost hunting.
Right, we've done this multiple times.
Yeah, like as recent as last week.
Yeah.
So you would go.
Yes, I would go.
And you would say it.
I would say that.
And you would wait a half hour.
I would wait a half an hour.
All right. So if it was like 29 and a half minutes and you were ready to pack up and the wind started picking up and you'd wait 35 minutes.
Wait, it was 29 and a half minutes?
29 and a half minutes.
Yeah.
And the wind started picking up and the moon started getting covered. Would you wait 35 minutes?
So an hour and...
No,
5 more minutes?
Yes.
Okay. That's fine.
All right, I just want to see what wiggle room we
I thought you meant like, so there's 29 minutes left and then it starts...
No. Like, I mean, you're almost getting to that 30 minutes.
Would
but
you
things
go to
start
sleep there?
Would you procreate there? How close is this to your house?
I don't know.
What's your address?
I almost told you. That's stupid. I don't know where Valley City is. I think it's
Value City.
Value City.
You have to go to the furniture section.
I don't know. Give me 1 second. Okay, so we looked it up. It's not that far from my house.
Yeah, like 30
it's
minutes.
35,
yeah,
40 minutes.
Give or take.
Yeah. All right, so there's a little cherry on top to this. Which is pretty fucked up.
Okay.
All right, so this is real. 100% real.
Okay.
Class under Matt. This happened to.
Oh, the grade underneath.
The grade under Matt.
Yes.
I'm not going to say names or anything. I'm just going to tell you the story about what happened.
Let's hear it.
I also don't know the names.
Is this Matt's story that he told you?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So, it's the night before graduation.
Mm-hmm.
There's a car full of kids on the way to the witch's ball. So they're about to graduate tomorrow morning.
Mm-hmm.
So they're super like hyped up, about to graduate, amped. On the way to the witch's ball. It's either on the way there or on the way back. I think it's on the way there.
Okay.
All right, so on the way there, they find these train tracks that are like it's like known in the area to like if you go too fast, you get height off the train tracks.
Yeah. Okay.
So they
wait. Hold on a second.
I hear that too.
I know it was actually really creepy music behind your. It was creepy behind the story, but I'm all ears.
All right, so they get air on accident.
Okay.
On
accident or
on the first time on accident.
Okay.
They didn't realize how fast they were going, and they get air.
Okay.
They turn around. They're like, "That was fun," and they do it again
without going
to the witch's ball.
Yeah.
Without going to the witch's ball. It's just like that was in their mind at first. The idea is the witch's ball is cursed because it doesn't want you going there.
Okay.
All right, so they turn around and they do the train tracks again. They get air again.
Okay.
So one kid gets out of the car. He wants to film him. And there's one girl in the back who's like protesting, like, I don't want to do this.
Okay.
She stays in the car for whatever reason.
I don't want to do it, but fine.
All right.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
All right.
So she stays in the car. She puts her head in her knees, which I can't do. You know?
Oh, like in her knees.
Yeah, like a safety kind of position. Okay, so the kid's recording is on the opposite side of the tracks where they're going to land.
Oh, so he's not like sideways. Like no, he's in front of him.
He's front sideways.
Okay, gotcha.
So he's recording.
Mm-hmm.
They're going full, like, not 88 miles an hour, but they're going fast.
Like 90.
They're going fast. I don't know how fast. Too fast. So
right.
They go off this Trump, right?
Yeah.
It lands and it crashes. It like corkscrews, hits the kid recording.
What?
Yeah.
What?
He died.
What?
Actually, everyone died except for the girl.
In the safety position, in the tornado position?
Mm-hmm. They all died.
Wow.
It was like 5 kids.
So is that how people know where they were going? Because the only way, if it wasn't for her, nobody would know what anybody said or where they were going.
She must have told them.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, I assume she must have told them what they were doing. But yeah, it was. That's what happened.
You know what's crazy?
What?
Is this story just made me think of something we should try before we go there.
I'm not jumping tricks.
No, dude, that's...
Not to make light of what happened.
No, that's... Wow, so how many years ago did this happen?
Well, it was a year after Matt graduated. So he graduated, I think, the same year as you.
So it would have been 2010, so 2011.
I think so, yeah.
Wow. Is there like a news article about this or anything?
I haven't looked. I just went off Matt's word, but I probably could find one. Because I believe him. He's a credible source.
So they didn't even go. They were just on their way there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was dumb, though. The tracks.
Yeah. I mean, they were kids. They thought they were invincible, you know?
Yeah. No, I mean, I get it. And it sucks. It's really a shame.
It's very sad.
It's actually very surprising to me that she's the one that lived. I feel like she'd be the one to have her neck snapped.
That's what I thought, too. And it's like, no, she died. She didn't die. Because, I don't know. That's
how I'm gonna start riding in the car.
When you're driving, just
yeah, I'm gonna drive that way.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you don't believe it's real, but you believe that story. So you must not believe that it had anything to do with them. You just think they were being stupid teenagers.
I think it was just dumb kid stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think that had anything to do with the urban
legend. Because it's very flaky in they were thinking about going there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's where it's... Because otherwise it just is a shame these kids were doing stupid stunts.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, like people took the urban legend and added on to an already tragedy, I guess.
Okay. And just for the listeners, Charlie's not a paranormal skeptic.
No, I'm not.
So the good thing is that you can trust us now because we're not just blindly believing anything.
Yeah, and
because we've each had our own experiences.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like you have one of the most scary experiences I've ever heard in my life.
So,
which I think you'll probably tell one time, right?
Yeah, eventually. Yeah. So this is the witch's ball.
The witch's ball in Value City.
Value City,
Ohio.
Value City, Ohio. Store near you. Wow. All right, so that is the end of this Seg-Way podcast. And it's also the end of our first month of podcasting.
Our first 4 pillars are down.
That is right. Did you have fun?
I had fun, yeah.
Yeah, so...
keep coming back.
Yeah, so we did the Main Street Grill, first week food, which we will be going back to next week with the first week food, not Main Street Grill again.
Oh, I was like, we're going back there?
I wouldn't complain.
It seems a little bit unfair if we just keep going back to the same place.
But it was fantastic. Midsummer, and then shout out to Mo Turk again for being our first interview. He was great. I learned a lot.
Yeah.
He's a great storyteller.
He is. He's good.
Like, as somebody interviewing, you're always worried about having to pull teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you gave him a question like a baton, and he just ran with it.
He's a funny dude too.
He is, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm jealous about him about he can make a really funny joke, and you can just see that he's not even interested in laughing about it.
I know. Oh, what he said? He's like, "Log me in."
Yeah,
it was so funny.
I love it. So just some stats from the first month. I mean, not that big of a splash, but most of it, we just want to say thank you guys because this is more than I was expecting. We had 126 listens.
It was not enough as I was expecting.
Apparently.
I am disappointed.
4 5-star reviews, 9 subscribers, and currently 18 Facebook followers. So not a huge splash.
Yeah.
But it's still support nonetheless, and we still appreciate every single person that listens, likes, subscribes. So thank you guys, seriously.
So don't forget to, give us a 5-star rating on anything.
Yeah, iTunes, SoundCloud, Spotify.
And comments on stuff that really drives it up the charts, I've heard.
Yeah, like if you guys think of a restaurant you want us to try, if there's a movie, if you have an artist, if there's somebody you're like, man, this person's a fantastic writer.
Email us.
Yeah, seriously. We are at the Seg-Way Podcast at gmail.com.
Yeah, email us, Facebook us, anything really. We're approachable.
Absolutely.
We're approachable hot.
We're approachable. Yes.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, so we just want to thank you guys for your support. Tell a friend. If you think it's something somebody else you know might enjoy, help Charlie get to that 100 subscribers so he doesn't have to look like a huge loser.
In 3 days?
No.
I was counting till Thursday, but you're counting to the end of the month.
Yeah, well, I figure you said, I thought you meant in this month, our first month, I want to get 100 subscribers. So
Yeah.
I was giving you until August 1st.
Oh, okay. All right, well,
I'm giving you that extra time.
Okay, cool.
So rally your friends, all 70 of them. So thank you guys. And again, this is the Segway.
The best thing that happened to you on a Thursday.
When they were going through the cast of that movie.
Hey.
Oh, yeah. Wait, hold on. So